I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Who will be saved after the rapture of the church? Will it be anyone who repents and turns to Jesus, or only the ones who accept Jesus after being witnessed to by the 144,000 evangelists? Would you also explain who the 144,000 are? Well, all right. As always, multiple layers. This is a great Wednesday night question, but we're going to try to do it on our daily YouTube channel. Who are the 144,000? Well, according to Revelation chapter 7 and chapter 14, they are composed of 12,000 individuals from the specific 12 tribes of Israel during this period known as the Great Tribulation. Now, a couple interesting thoughts. Number one, the list of tribes in the Revelation is different than the list in the book of Numbers. Some have fallen out because of idolatry and some have been added. Interesting note. Secondly, when you go to chapter 14, it makes it very clear that the 144,000 were only men who had, quote, not been defiled with women. In other words, if you allow me to say so, we have virgin men. Now, why is that important? Well, because that's not everybody who's going to be saved during the tribulation, because what about the women? Obviously. What about the men that are married with children? Obviously. And I think what we have, the 144,000 are representatives. They are, per the question, the evangelists. Then you have a host of other people who are what we might use the word saved. Now, here's where that's critical. In the book of Revelation, during this time period known as the Great Tribulation, it does not say that their body becomes the temple of the Holy Ghost. In fact, it says the name of the Lord is placed in their forehead. It makes it very clear in a host of places, particularly chapter 9, they've overcome by the blood of the Lamb, the word of their testimony, a host of descriptions. And so what you see here, for a lack of better terms, okay, what you really see during that tribulation time period is people coming to the Lord much like they did in the Old Testament. So you think about David, you think about Solomon, you think about some of the famous characters like Samuel in the Old Testament. Well, according to Hebrews 11, it is by faith. It's all been by faith. Noah was by faith. Abel was by faith. David was by faith. And guess what? You and I are by faith. The question is faith in what? And there in the book of Revelation, during this great tribulation time period, it makes it very clear these individuals are not taking the mark of the beast. It talks about that they're doing this versus that. It just really looks very Old Testament-y. But here's the key. What we discover is that those that are true and faithful to the person of Jesus Christ during what we know is the Great Tribulation, according to the book of Revelation, they are redeemed, they are saved, and they are in glory one day. Great question. If you have one, send to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question be tomorrow's. Thank you so much for being a part of our daily question here at the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. I want to encourage you on a few things. Number one, if you have a question to ask, submit it to AskJeff.net. Eventually, we'll get around to your question. Secondly, we'd encourage you to subscribe. That way, each and every day, Monday through Friday, you get a reminder of our question of the day. And last but not least, I want to remind you that on Wednesday evenings, live at First Baptist Church of Opelika, fbcopelika.com, we do a solid hour of Ask Jeff where we dig into the questions more than just 60 or 90 seconds. Sometimes it would take the entire hour. All that being said, AskJeff.net is where you submit a question to this channel each and every day, Monday through Friday.